Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Today we're gonna do a light fade, and we're gonna do a one on top against the grain. So first we're gonna draw our guide all the way around, and that's with the wall clipper all the way open. And we're gonna do that all the way around. Of course, we're gonna go in different directions, making sure we get every inch of that hair off the sides so it'll be nice and clean. Yeah, I know y'all ain't seen me in a while. You know what I mean? Y'all been asking for videos. I've been chilling. Actually, I've been recording my DVD that I got dropping soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And pretty much it's gonna cover the basics of hair cutting and how to market yourself in this barber game. So now we're gonna take this one guard and we're gonna go with the grain, with the waves. You know, one thing a guy always wants you to do when he got waves is to go with the grain, so you keep the wave pattern popping. You know what I mean? So pretty much we're gonna surf them. And now in the back right there we got the calyx, so you gotta go with the grain, making sure you get it nice and even. Always use your comb, because your comb will give you that direction to know which way to cut the hair. See, I'm going with the grain. So some parts of the hair go to the side, some go to the front, some go to the back. So you just gotta ride the wave, you know what I mean? You know how that go. My bad I took so long, but you know, I gotta put out this DVD, enlighten the people. So this, we're gonna take the 1.5 guard, we're gonna close it all the way, and we're gonna pretty much start trimming down that hair. Always use your comb, don't forget that. Shouts out to all my subscribers that been here since day one. Shouts out to all the new subscribers who just discovering Sneed the Barber. Now we're gonna take the one guard, open it all the way up, and we're gonna continue to smoothing off that side until that line is missing. You know how that goes. That's the whole part of the fade game, is to remove the line. Always remember that comb and the clipper go hand in hand. I still got it all the way open. These are the wall designers that I'm using. Cordless, of course. Everything cordless. Well, not everything. I still ain't find a pair of them powerful liners to replace my T-out liners. So alright, now we're gonna adjust the clipper now, probably halfway, and continue to take out that guide so the blend is in full effect right now. And when you're blending, you gotta use, you know, sometimes you gotta cut on angles and stuff like that, because certain hairs is laying different ways and stuff like that. So that's the reason for that. Yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram also, man. Sneed _ the barber. You know what I'm saying? Strictly Skills Barbershop, one word. That's 2 different Instagrams, so add both of them so you can follow us. And you see me working out that fade pretty good right there with that one guard. Now we're gonna take the half guard, open it all the way, and get the remainder of that line out. Cutting hair is easy, man, you know. I just try to make you see it from my angle. Some of these barbers on YouTube be making it look too hard. 20 clips and all this nonsense. All you need is 3. Right. Yeah, but like I said before, man, be on the lookout for my DVD coming out soon. It should be ready to go in about 3 or 4 weeks, packaging and everything. So look out for that. And just try to give you the knowledge of the game, the tools, all the knowledge that you need to be productive in this game, and how to market yourself too. We're gonna have a nice little segment on that, and we might feature a few barbers. So I got a few, so be on the lookout for that. And you know what I mean, I want to get your feedback. All my subscribers, you know what I'm saying, y'all been supporting me since day one, so I would love for that to continue. Yeah, but right there I'm on the bulking. You know what I'm saying? You always want to trim down all your edges and stuff like that. You don't want no, matter of fact, he wants sideburns, but not that dark, so I'm gonna lighten them up. Yeah, now we're gonna tap this line. Always start in the middle, especially when the hairline is a little complicated. Start in the middle so you don't throw yourself off. Once you start in the middle, then you can balance it out left or right, either way you want to go. But see, his hairline actually has spots in it, so like it's not like, and you don't want to push it back all the way. So what you do, give him a regular line with the imaginary, and then we're gonna use the enhancement to make it look good. And it always helps to have some nice trimmers that cut sharp. And you see the customer's not flinching or anything. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you feel it's good. You know, it don't take no time to do that. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of good feedback from all my videos. You know, a lot of people saying that, you know, the videos been making their skills get tighter, so I guess that's the purpose of it. So when that DVD come out, make sure you cop that. I appreciate it 100%. So you know, you could, if you work in a barbershop, you could take it to the barbershop and even show them. Always look at both sides when you're doing the lineup also, so you get as close to perfection as possible. Because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, but you try your best to get it 100% right, which you're never going to get it 100% right, but as close as possible, you know. Because, you know, the barber game is a practice. Everybody's practicing. Yeah, and if you follow me on Instagram, you see I got the hoodies, I got the hats, I got the merchandise, so feel free to hit me up about them. You know what I mean? I ship them wherever you need them. You know, we gotta expand the brand, you know? Branding is a big part of barbering, man. That's how you make money from behind the barber chair, branding. Yeah, but get my DVD as soon as it come out, and it's gonna have all of that, how to market yourself, how to become a bigger barber. So right here we use the pencil, so we're gonna seal up all those missing parts of the hairline that's not really there, make the hairline look a little more solid. You always color it in about like pretty much halfway, a little bit past that point. you gotta have some kind of artistry about your game. So you always put it on kind of dark, and then you use the brush to blend it. And, a lot of barbers, they be kind of hesitant on sharing their ideas because they feel, people gonna steal their customers and shit. But you can't steal somebody's customers, especially if you don't have that same eye they do. But some barbers are insecure like that, so they'll keep thinking like that. Yeah, so right there, spray some alcohol on them. So you don't want it too moist with the gel. That's why I use the alcohol on it. And then try not to touch the pencil while you're doing it. So always pull the skin when you razor in the skin. Get yourself a nice smooth surface when you're drawing that razor. Always make sure you got a nice sharp razor in there. I use Wilkinson's. Some people like to use Darkos and stuff like that. So, but me, I'm an old school dude, even though I look young. Applied a little bit of the Easy Blade on his gel, on his facial. So we're gonna raise the mustache and shape up around the chin area. Always tell the customer to stretch his lip. Sometimes if they try to stretch their lip too much, tell them not so much. Or use the backhand stroke. Yeah, now I'm taking the masters with the surgical blade, the flat blade, and we just gliding over the hair. And when I'm using these masters, I got the clipper all the way open, so pretty much combing through and catching the excess. Pretty much like that, the blade with the comb with the blade in it, something like that. Works similar. But you see, we got a nice fade going on. Nothing like a good cut over there. This dude was elated once his haircut was done. Like, he went from like night and day. And that's the reaction that you want to get when you cut somebody's hair. And once you cut somebody's hair like this, and they love it, they'll pay whatever price that you give them. I'm not saying you're gonna overcharge them, but the cut is worth it. A little sheen. And we out here. Thanks for following me once again. Subscribe, share, like, comment. Let me know the feedback. Let me know what you think. And be on the lookout for my DVD coming soon. Peace.